Was it wrong to believe in revolution?
Well, I believe any belief worth holding is worth acting upon. You once said, revolution is thought carried into action. I believe that.
Oh, do you?
Yes, but whose thought and what sort of action? Translating and editing letters from Russian prisons the way you and I have been doing. Mr. Baldwin, do you call that revolution?
If it changes someone's mind about something, yes. The two of you have influenced more minds than you may be aware of. People listen to you, because what you say is usually damn good sense, and fits squarely into the American tradition of heresy, which I'm rather proud to be a part of.
Oh, hush, Sasha. I suppose believing in revolution today is a little bit like believing in God, which I never did believe in, or any patriarchal authority.
No, just matriarchal.
But you know, a certain rabbi in San Francisco once said,
in spite of everything Miss Goldman has said against religion, she's the most religious person I know.
It's true. I was born and brought up Jewish. A Jew learns very early on that if something is wrong, you have to do something about it and not wait for it to be righted in the afterlife by some supernatural being. I once saw a Russian beating a Serb. It revolted me so much, I wanted to commit murder like Moses or Judith. Is that race or religion, Roger?
Christian America's immigration form seems to have no base for religion, only race. That says something about priorities, doesn't it?
It says that all religions are equal and worthy of respect.
And races?
That's the next step.
I agree with you, Roger. I think Jews have a lot to be proud of, culturally speaking. But I'm also assuming that as soon as they have their own state, they'll become just as reactionary as the rest of the world. You know what hurt me most of all the actions of the religious establishment? My father was thrown out of the synagogue in Rochester because of what was being said about me.
Oh, sure. They felt uncomfortable having Emma Goldman's father in their midst. Oh, what else could you expect from good Americans? You have supposedly inspired the assassination of President McKinley.
By that strange boy with those searching eyes. A poor factory worker named Leonard.
All right, Shulgosh. Have you ever taken any obligation or sworn any oath to kill anybody?
You have, haven't you? Get up and speak. Haven't you done that?
No, sir.
You say you're an anarchist? Who was the last person you heard say all government is tyranny? Was it Emma Goldman?
Yes.
Write that down, Emma Goldman. You heard her say that it would be a good thing if all rulers were wiped off the face of the earth?
No, she didn't say that.
Well, what did she say?
What did she say about the president?
She says she didn't mention the president. No, it's just the government.
What did she say about it?
She said she didn't believe in us.
And that all those who supported the government ought to be destroyed. Did she believe in that?
No, she didn't say they ought to be destroyed.
You wanted to help her in her work and thought this was the best way to do it. It was your idea, wasn't it?
But if you had any other idea, tell us what it was.
She didn't tell me to do it.
No, of course I didn't tell her to do anything of the kind. But the police and the newspapers persisted in calling Czolgosz my follower anyway, and announced a hunt for me. I went to Chicago and turned myself in, trying to explain why, while I could not condone the action, I refused to condemn it.
I believe in man and woman and in humankind and in being kind and in being human. And I find it only human to respond to
justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And when will justice be more than a dream?
There is nothing wrong with Miss Goldman's gospel that I can see, except that she is about 8,000 years ahead of her time.
Yes, that's what your friend Bill Reedy said, Roger, back in 1908, 25 years ago. He called me the daughter of the dream. But my earliest dream had its roots 2,500 years ago. Not in the Bible, but the Apocrypha. I can date it to my 8th birthday. It became my life. In those first years, I cut off the head of the tyrant Holofernes. It falls into my lap, the eyes roll back as white lips twist for one last time, and still the name of Judith, Judith. It was I who lay with the villain to slay. I swore to avenge my people, Israel. But as I age and watch the dream refract, I see the meaning severed from the act. The head of Holofernes turns to my lap and splinters into 10, which grow 10 bodies. I raise my sword and slash, heads fall, as limbs and torsos grow anew, more numerous than those I slew. And every blow the twisted tear taunts me with a hideous cheer of Judith, Judith. Of late I seem to have another dream, for the multiple fold, one Judith's too few. It's you and I and you and you must dare to pose questions nobody asks. If you want to know from olden casks, find the hawk, let fly the dove, until everyone has got the chance to learn and label and live and love, and then at last be my hat dancing's not my revolution. If there's no time for fun, count me out. If there's no room in your world for what's beautiful, then one in the hand is the boss all about. If my hat dancing's not my revolution, if there's no time for joy, count me out. If human problems have no resolution, then what in the hell are we fighting about?